Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. The Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys at 2-0 to begin 2025. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Ryan Callahan. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft. Now, faking the give. Right away, they're coming after it, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them. Able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Out of the gun, Ward. There's Lockett for the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Take the handoff. Now Jones. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Shotgun now for Jones. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
And they'll stop. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. touchdown pass, number 1.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Khalil Herbert on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their second possession. They had that kick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 34-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts 1st down.
Now, it's Jones. There he goes again. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Colts.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him getting here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up 1st down to keep the drive going.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw this one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So now, Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. The kick is perfect. Right down the middle. And the Colts are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Michigan man, Whitty, hey, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So that's about as bad a 2-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this drive is going backwards. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll try the left side with Pollard. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Over Stewart there for the tackle. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, it's Ward. This one is hot downfield by Ridley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 40-48 line.
Done. They give it to Pollard. It'll get forward to about the 42. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
A gain of a yard.
Play action. Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's when every single defense.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Raymond Jones. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
3rd and 14.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the 1st down.
Gain of 14. And the Colts 1st down.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Going over the middle and taken in by Pitt. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. first down.
Jones now on first down. He'll be forced out right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after one, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Football here to start quarter number 2. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14 as we are ready to get back underway. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Brings up third and 10.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Stewart, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. Couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Poston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch run routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones and he'll run after him when he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Off he goes. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And the Colts first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the Titans' 34-yard line.
That's out quickly to Pittman. Third and a yard.
Pittman. It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
First down, Colts.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gun, it's Jones. He'll step up and run, and he'll take this one in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a catch. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who... And the rush gets home! He'll go down! They got him! That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. Fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over first
The
and
Titans
10
offense ready
at
to
their
take
own
over
24-yard
once again.
line.
They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They run it straight ahead with power. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing, Ward. He finds the veteran Lockett. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. It's again right back to Lockett. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Throwing is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Johnny Hecker in punt formation for the Titans.
Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Jones. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here, second and 10. Throwing, Jones. In trouble, and down he goes. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
7 yards. It's third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now, Jones. And this time is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. The Colts about set to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
44-yard line.
Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's first and 10. Here's second and 3 to go.
Calvin Ridley.
Now it's Ward. His offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here's Johnny Hecker now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as it takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
at their own 28-yard
Here's Jonathan
line.
Chandler and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Jones. Over the middle, he's got Warren. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts 1st down. On the handoff, it's Chandler. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. In the middle, and he's got downs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Josh Downs.
They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis. Now Jones. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense going to have their 1st crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. To the left side, taken in by down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 7.
3rd down.
Downs goes in motion. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Sebastian Joseph did. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. The defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
The Colts about to kick this one away as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ward going to tap this one forward. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move the chain. First down.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down behind the
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Still third down.
The penalty gets them back where they started, and it is third down and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. They'll go again here with Kittle. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Jones keeping this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now Jones throwing on second down. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. Jones. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. The drive starts is carried by Pollard. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
22-yard line.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Got a man. It's Rocket. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the 40
Play action. Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end of Conquo. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
48 yards.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
26. 2 yards.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
To go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Grover Stewart. He's into dropping for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Across the 20, they're marking down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. Pass right side to Downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gun, it's Joe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake, now Ward to throw. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Ward gonna hold on to it. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. He continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Good coverage by Charvarius Ward.
On play action, it's Ward. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Tyler Lockett, touchdown Tennessee. That is first touchdown of the new year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Hello, Herbert to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll run.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Trevontre Smith, he gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
The Titans offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Ward trying to keep it here on the zone read. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Running here, it's Pollard. Good running there. Goes close to midfield. It's Martin there. And a 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Fake the handoff. Now Moore. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Third and long. Here's Moore. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. Quiddy Pay. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
He'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Left side, and is caught by Warren. Jones will get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Downs goes in motion. Jones going to try and throw on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll do so with first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to Lockett outright. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 30-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And the 11.
To throw is Ward. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
In formation for the Titans.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. To throw. It's Jones. Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Herbert on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 24-yard.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up his 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Colts
From the gun, Richardson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Flushed. He got all the time he's good, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a 1-possession game. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element,
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
for these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Pierce. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Throwing, Richardson. He's going to tuck it, and he's in. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try and recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.